Welcome back, creatures of the night, to Lovely Little Dolls, a Vampire the Masquerade 20th anniversary actual play. I am your GM, Leah, and this will be episode 3 and our first episode with another group. If you'd each like to go around and introduce yourself.
Sure, I'll take first takers. My name is A, and I will be playing Box, your sad man who honestly probably deserves it.
I'm Frank West. I will be playing Tom Johnson, a vampire for the people.
Oh my lord. Hi, I'm Andrew, and I will be playing Kevin Hopkins, a La Sombra who is very fucking confused.
I am Robert Steele. I will be playing Victor Castile, a vampire that's in a bit of an odd political strait.
On our last episode, we watched as our other coterie went off to the nightclub of one Immaculata Boyle and negotiated a feeding dispute while letting their hair down behind the scenes. Meanwhile, we will be rewinding in time back to the sun going down on that very same evening with a different group of characters, a different group of young vampires. The sun sets, night falls, you all wake up, and shortly after you awaken, you each receive a text message that you are being summoned to the Georgetown court of Prince Everett Pierce. What are you each doing as you wake up?
Well, I do suppose if I'm being summoned, the appropriate measure would be to swap to some mid-scale business savvy attire. I'm not going to work at the moment, so I'm not going to wear any of my work garb, but I'll pick something tasteful out, appropriate for court, and hop in the car and head out.
Box. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Box, on the other hand, has been awake. Fortunate enough to be around and awake. And there's this reminder on his phone. He has an old beeper, and as it comes to life, he, in his brief nap in a studio chair that he has clearly just slept in for like an hour, falls out of his chair, smacks his head on the ground with a thump, and scrambles together to get some semblance of his bearing, sort of like throws his tie on and quickly buttons himself and looks in the mirror, terrified, grabs a bag, throws it on his head, and rushes off.
Perhaps in contrast, Kevin wakes in a ramshackle, modified space. He's turned into a bedroom. Given his circumstances, he doesn't exactly have normal real estate, so he's carved out a little hole in the wall inside the abandoned White Marsh Hill Mall that's in Rockville. He gets the message, just sort of sighs, gathers up enough of his like proper clothing that he's probably got stashed away in like some IKEA wardrobe furnishings that he's been able to grab, the plastic tubs. Put some stuff on, slips out of the mall in the pathway he knows is not going to be monitored by security, and then to get to Georgetown, he just takes the metro.
Takes the metro, hops on a bus. There are no metro stops in Georgetown, unfortunately.
He'll have to unfortunately walk a bit. It's a decent night.
Tom wakes up in a cramped but reasonably furnished room. You can see a rack of 20 or so near identical suits. He throws one on, goes, adjusts his tie, fixes his hair, opens the door, leaves it. As it closes, you see it is some small office in the congressional tunnels, and he slinks off to the nearest easy exit. From there, he hails a cab.
And so you all converge on a very, very expensive house in Georgetown where you know Prince Pierce keeps his court. Some call it a palace, but it's really just a house. And outside the door is a ghoul smoking something that is probably not tobacco. He looks a little bedraggled, but he scrambles to go open the door for you when you get there. And he says, right, you're the other group the prince called. Just go wait in the parlor. They'll be with you eventually. Dear fucking God.
That bad of a day already?
It's always that bad of a day already.
I mean, look up. At least we have the beautiful midnight sky above us.
There is not enough Xanax in the world to get me through this.
It's so dark. It's so dark in here. He's wearing like a box mask. So for him, everything looks dark, and he's like, we should parlor. Everyone to the parlor. That was so loud.
Indeed.
The parlor is a nicely furnished room full of artwork that screams Ventru money. There is nothing in here that doesn't feel expensive. And you all sit down to wait, and this may be the first time you've been seated in a room with these other kindred. Do you know each other?
Wait a minute. You, with the nice fancy tie and the suit. Don't I know you from, weren't you in one of the congressional offices about, 3 weeks ago?
Oh, I'm always in a congressional office. I'm sure you've seen me around if you frequent them yourself.
Lobbyist. Sorry.
You didn't give my buddy $20 for a tip. What the hell?
Well, despite all appearances, I am unfortunately a little low on liquid capital right now. But I'm sure if you give me his name, we could work something out later.
Dude's name was Frank. I haven't talked to him since. He's probably fine. At least, I hope.
Do you know the president?
Over-investing can be dangerous. It's always a good idea to have some liquid assets on hand.
Yeah, totally. Definitely. Liquid assets. 100%.
Well, sometimes being over-leveraged is the best course of scenario, especially when you don't have many other options.
See, this is why I never wanted to get involved in stocks. Those usually just end up being pump and dump schemes.
They can be. That's true.
You guys have stock money? Wait, hold on. What are your names? Do you guys have names? Or are we using code names? I do. I use names?
Kevin. Hi.
Tom would be enough.
Actually, it seems a bit more formal, so Kevin Hopkins. But yeah.
Kevin.
Also, you would all note that Kevin is wearing sunglasses, even though this is perfectly indoors.
Kevin, are you blind?
No, it's
They're
complicated.
living out that one song. I wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah,
I guess they took that to their aesthetic.
it was one of those things of I didn't choose the life chose me. It's one of those situations.
No, I definitely understand that. So Tom, Kevin,
Victor.
Victor, I'm Box. I'm just a guy. Don't need to worry about me. I'm just here for some residual
Oh, you
work.
should say that about yourself. Everybody can play an important role.
Why are you leaning forward?
It's true.
You know what? I can play an important role from over here. And he moves the seat away and leans to the side of the seat. Nice to meet you guys. Very nice to meet. How do you guys know the prince? You guys live here?
Oh no. I wish I could afford a place this nice.
I think I'm about 7 tax brackets out of this. But, no, I feel let's just put it this way. The prince has taken a bit of an interest in me due to outside circumstances. Let's call it that.
Outside circumstances.
Does he also draw on your face? Very important. You need to tell me.
No, he hasn't tried that yet.
Yet. Remember, if you use the permanent one, bleach does not work and hurts a lot. Not that I know anything about that or anything, whatever.
Good to know. Thank you, Box.
No problem, man. Here to help. Someone else talk. I can keep talking. Someone else talk.
Oh, well,
You're one of the nervous types, I take it.
I'm so calm right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, if it helps, we could definitely luxuriate in the silence.
Yeah, but I get enough of that at home.
That's so much worse.
You guys
For
really
some
don't
people,
know.
silence can be smothering. For others, it's a sanctuary.
Wait, so you 3 really don't know? Oh.
Don't know what.
Okay, good. I thought I was going to be walking in here with even more preconceptions. Oh, thank God. Long story, involves a shovel. I'll tell you later.
Interesting.
A shovel, you say?
I tend to, how do I say? Preconceived notions are dangerous and often lead one to make errors that could easily be avoided. So I don't bother with them traditionally.
Fair enough. Mallory warned me about that, so I just assume everybody knows, and I have to walk into these sorts of things, so just figure be up front.
Leading with one's best foot forward is never a bad play.
And as you are all talking, a door in the back of the parlor opens, and a woman walks out with sunglasses also at night, although hers are significantly more high fashion. Her long black hair pulled back into a ponytail. Tom, you recognize your sire, Lila. You know that she has been doing a little bit of scut work for the prince in a desperate attempt to get him to like her again.
I go in for the biggest open hug and the cross cheek kiss that is so formal, and I know that is what she is expecting of me.
She
say,
leans in.
Lila, great to see you as always.
Tom, He told me you were one of the ones he was dragging into this mess tonight, and, oh good, everyone's here. Look, he'll see you now. Just, Tom, do not embarrass me, I swear to God.
I would never dream of it.
At least you're better than the last group that showed up. They were a pain in the ass.
Already
Anyway.
a rough night.
This way. It's always a rough night working here.
I think you and the guy in front will probably get along.
Drifter's decent people. For a ghoul.
Good to know.
By any chance, just me, asking, do you know why we were, here?
He'll explain
Did you
it.
set markers again?
Introductions and work, obviously.
They don't tell me things. I think he thinks it's funny to keep me as much in the dark as possible. Anyway,
So that's the way of
this
things.
way. This way. And she leads you through the back door of the parlor and down a hallway into what could modestly be called a throne room. There is a large wingback chair with a very regal atmosphere, and it looks extremely large given the person sitting in it appears to be a 10-year-old child. Standing at his side is a tall man with dark hair in a relatively nice suit, standing very much in the position of right-hand man. The child in the chair, Prince Everett Pierce, smiles brightly when he sees all of you. Oh, you all made it! I'm so glad to see you. Look, okay, so there's Box. Hi, Box. How you doing, Box?
So good.
Hi, Box.
I'm doing great. Yeah.
Oh, I'm really glad to hear that. And then we have, little bean sprout of my blood. Hello, bean sprout. And
Hello.
we have Kevin the Elevator Lasombra. Hi, Kevin the Elevator Lasombra.
Good evening, Prince.
And then we have Maisie's child.
Wonderful to see you again, Prince.
Fox slow turns to you.
What?
Nothing. We're all good. Nothing, don't worry about it.
I mean, no one gets to choose their parentage. There's nothing to be ashamed about of being anybody's child.
Exactly.
Anyway, the reason I called you all here today, well, mostly I was asked to call Maisie's child by Maisie. And then I figured I'd call the rest of you, because I have something I need you to do.
Alright then.
Interesting.
What do
Or
you got
more
for us, sir?
accurately, Maisie let me know, my dearest keeper of Elysium let me know that she's having an issue down at the portrait gallery. And she was hoping that I could get someone together to go look into it. And, she wanted her child, Maisie's child. It is your chance to prove yourself.
Sounds
And the rest of you are here too.
profitable.
Got it.
Fair enough.
Do we have any details on what issues Maisie's having right now?
Well, I imagine she can tell you herself once you get down there, but,
Fair.
I wanted to get a look at you first.
That's fair.
Hey, Box.
What?
How are things going,
What?
Box?
Good. Okay.
Keeping a
What?
lid on your box?
Yeah.
Keeping a real good lid on that box?
Yeah. He is looking right at the ground. The box is tilted down, and he's He's like visibly trying to like calm down. He's like, yeah, lid boxed.
You.
100%.
It seems I am partnered with a few individuals that might be mildly skittish. Good to know.
Hey, Bean
Very
Sprout.
normal right now.
Hey,
Yes.
hey, Bean Sprout. Hey, Bean Sprout. How's
Yes.
Congress going?
Oh, you know, every night's a new opportunity to meet a new person.
Of course, I do appreciate it when those of my blood achieve positions of power. So keep at it. Don't embarrass
do.
me.
Wouldn't dream of it.
And Kevin the Elevator La Sombra. Oh, Kevin. Oh, Kevin.
How are you faring other than these problems tonight, Your Grace?
Oh, I'm faring wonderfully. I had to send some others off to look into a disturbance in Cleveland Park. One of my citizens gone missing. Don't appreciate that. But it's being handled. It's being handled.
That's good.
And
If
I am
handled
just
is appropriate.
so excited that I have all new young citizens to bring into the way of the kindred that I can just, send out to do things for me. See what happens. We're all having a good time here. We're all having a good time here, aren't we? Everyone's having a good time here, right? We're having a good time.
I'm always having a good time.
But of course,
It's certainly been interesting.
Good time.
I'm glad you're having a good time anyway. So, I have business with my seneschal here. So, shoo, Elysium is waiting for you. You know how to get to the
Wonderful.
portrait gallery, don't you?
Oh, I'll get everyone there. No worry of that.
Good.
I was going to
Good.
say, I could probably look at the routes.
We can take my car unless you all wish to drive independently.
that would
The other group
sound
drove
amazing.
too. There's never parking.
I was going to say, I figured I could probably find transit, but if we've already got a ride, fair enough.
I'll tell you a
We can at
secret.
least get ourselves closer.
I'll tell you a secret. Neonates take the train.
That would explain a couple familiar faces I saw on the red line a few nights ago.
Anyway, shoo. Maisie is waiting for you. Go away. You're dismissed.
Yes, we can't have that. I'll turn
Fox
and start
turns
leaving.
and just starts speed walking out in the most polite way he can manage. Which is,
Have
Kevin
a fair
gives-
evening. And Tom walks out.
Kevin gives a graceful court bow and heads out.
Yeah, just gonna bow and leave.
So everybody heads out. Lila is waiting for you in the hallway. Just listening at the door.
Naturally.
It's not subtle.
It's a curious night, it seemed.
I look over towards Tom and I say, "So Bean Sprout, huh?"
Well, we don't get to pick our own nicknames.
That is fair. That's fair.
Indeed.
oh God. Oh fuck.
So, we can take my Escalade to, I suppose, the nearest station stop, park there at the parking garage, and get within, say it's, about a 5-10 minute walk to the grounds from there?
Yeah, it saves time on
Sounds
that
like
front.
a good plan.
That'll work.
Those of you familiar with the local public transit would know that there is a metro station almost exactly at the portrait gallery. It is very nearby.
Awesome. How well versed do you think that Box would be with the metro station?
Is Vox the type of person who takes the metro?
No.
Then no, he's not familiar. Not at all. You're gonna have to
Awesome.
stare at the maps and count the stops as you go. It's gonna be really anxiety producing.
Yeah. He's like,
That tracks.
does anyone know the metro well by any chance?
Hello.
Okay,
I've
you
used it a
are.
fair number of times.
You're poor. You're not. Regardless, Metro wants to lead the way.
Don't worry, I can get all you guys around the system. It's not really that complicated. You just got to deal with the card scanning, and also I'll point out where certain cameras are, because we probably ought to be careful about that. I'm used to it at this point, but just to be safe.
Discretion can be the better part of valor from time to time.
Do you think we're gonna get jumped? Should I have a weapon?
I mean,
It's fine. No one would
it'll
dare
be okay.
attack a group of 4.
The worst you're
In
gonna
the
get is
metro.
some drunk asshole riding the green line.
If I get drunk before the drunk asshole, do you think I could actually win that fight?
It's not who gets drunk first that wins that fight. It's usually...
It's a good thing I keep my flask on me.
I was gonna say it's usually who ends up spiking themselves with PCP, but that works too.
I think that's a higher tax bracket. Metro! Let's go, Metro, Metro!
Yeah.
All right. Oh, this is gonna be a fun night.
And so
Just another
you
night.
drive to, I believe, Tenleytown is the closest metro stop to Georgetown. It's not too far down the red line from where the portrait gallery is. So you can get on, and of course, in the world of darkness, the metros run 24 hours a day.
Like one does.
It is fairly uneventful to get on a train. It's fairly deserted at this hour. You do have to wait like 15 minutes for a train to show up. They don't run that often at this time of night. But a train shows up. You get on. It's one of the older trains, so the seats are more comfortable, but it kind of smells.
Mm-hmm.
Tom always elects to stand and just holds
Gonna
on
do the
to
same.
one of the side railings.
I personally don't care, so I'll just take a seat and just kind of gaze out the window, but also avert my eyes from the big fluorescent lights they have up in the center.
There are a few other people on the train. Some of them look like they're coming home from clubs or heading to clubs. Some of them just look dazed and confused.
How, on a scale of normal days to dazed, what are we
It's
talking?
a little early to be drunk, but that doesn't stop everyone.
That's fair. For note of how he sits, he fully sits, but like has his back fully to the chair, and he's clearly assessing all of the exits and entrances.
All right.
Like a maniac.
But you can't tell because he's got a box on his head.
Exactly. You just see the box go and gurgling noises.
So is that a permanent thing?
What? No, I always look like this.
Okay.
It must make it really interesting
my
to
shirt-
some
hold on.
places.
So I kept trying to do my tie, and it just kind of kept getting undone. So.
Oh, I was referring to the tie. Like,
Oh,
the tie's a look. I can appreciate the look.
do I look like I still did cocaine?
Actually, this explains a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that explains a bunch.
What? Oh, you mean? Only when I'm at work. You know, I got a dazzling complexion, and I don't really want to get outed.
Fair enough.
Doxing is a new invention I do not want to experience.
Interesting perspective.
Any-
While we're on the ride, I'm going to shoot Maisie a message. Not that she'll necessarily check her phone, but I'm going to shoot her a message saying, me +3 inbound.
You get a message about 3 minutes later that just says, noted, we're in the atrium.
All right. I put my phone back away. So, let's see. Got all the song. Got time. Yeah, okay. Well, at least we've got plenty of ways to talk ourselves into and out of situations if that comes up. Yeah. Good.
And so your metro ride passes relatively uneventfully, and you get off the train at the National Gallery stop, and from there it's a very short walk to the Portrait Gallery, which is not generally still open, but, you know, there are ways for you to get in.
I'll take the door that Maisie always told me to use when coming from meetings or work.
All
I
right.
lead everybody to that door.
I mean, it's in Elysium. I would first check the main Elysium entrance before I go in.
There is an entrance that there is someone guarding the door and checking to see who is coming in, but all of you are known quantities, or at least it's known that you are kindred, so they let you through.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. Box looks human. Fully human. Like, his chest even moves up and down, in like almost an eerie motion.
I want to mention that that is way less noticeable than the box.
Mm-hmm.
You know? That'd do it.
Yeah, the first thing you clock is box on head.
Yeah. As
So-
I go in, you know, I give a pat on the chest of the bodyguard, just pat and a handshake.
All
Just
right.
Keep up the good work.
They return it,
To the atrium, everyone. Let's go.
and so you head in to the atrium, the courtyard of the National Portrait Gallery. It's a room with a massive skylight, and it is lit from within with lights of assorted colors, like it's a party in here, because it's a party every night at the Elysium here. And it is not deserted in here. There are maybe 20 other individuals in here, all presumably kindred. All presumably kindred with more social standing than you have. And off to the side, as you can see through the relative crowd, there is a small lounge area that those of you who have been here before would know is generally reserved for the court. And lounging there are the Keeper of Elysium, Maisie Summers, Victor's supposed sire, and the Harpy Fairfax Blackwood. They are on couches, lounging, chatting with each other, occasionally taking petitioners from others in the room, but it is very, very clear that the two of them own this space. And it doesn't look like there's a clear path to get to them right now. There are others looking to talk to them, and those others have more standing than you do.
Oh god, politics.
If it's at all possible, Kevin's gonna try to find like the darker aspects of the room because there's just a lot of lights in this place.
There are shadowy places. There are places under the indoor trees that are darkened.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a migraine at this rate.
I'm going to immediately look for a ghoul who's doing bottle service.
There is, in fact, a ghoul behind the bar, and one shuttling bottles between tables as assorted kindred lounge and schmooze.
I'll go up to the and I say, Cal, we were sent by the prince to meet with Maisie. Could you tell her that we have arrived?
Oh,
And then I'll go stand just outside of the accepted area.
yeah, I mean, who are you?
Tom Johnson, and I believe she'll know Victor,
Oh, hey,
who is
Victor.
with us.
It's been a
Howdy.
while.
One keeps busy.
Didn't you, like, I don't know, there was a rumor going around that you died or something, and then you weren't, and I don't know what's going on. What's going on with you?
There's always rumors. You know how people are. They just can't help themselves. But it is
Okay,
good
so-
to see you again.
So, like, you're walking like you're not on staff anymore?
Let's just say my position has altered slightly, but is heading in a promising direction.
So, like... Wait, shit, are you one of them? What? You're one of them now, aren't you?
Knew you were sharp.
How'd you get that lucky?
A series of events. Let's just say a bit of a bit of auspicious timing led to an intriguing twist of possibilities.
That's the vaguest shit I've ever heard. Anyway, we'll let Miss Summers know you're here. And he heads off carrying a bottle of something. It's not labeled. He carries it over to where the harpy and the keeper are lounging luxuriously, chatting amongst themselves. Some might say flirting. And he pours the harpy a cup of what appears to be blood out of the bottle and whispers something in the keeper's ear. The harpy turns and looks and locks eyes on all of you. And he smiles.
I deliberately wave.
And he
I smile back.
beckons as the keeper just lounges and rests her head on his shoulder.
I'm going to approach.
I also approach.
You
Boss,
get-
who clearly looks like he was going to sneak off to the bathroom, has no choice but to approach.
Kevin makes his way over, but noticeably shields his eyes from the bright lights.
And you get glares from all these other kindred who outrank you, who are waiting to talk to the officers.
Maybe.
That's about right.
We heard that there were some goings on that needed tending to. Care to
So-
share?
As you look at the two of them, there is a sharp dichotomy between the pair. Keeper Summers looks like everything soft, pastel, and flowers. She looks like a little summer princess. And then you have the Harpy, who is avant-garde fashion. Heavy eyeliner, bright scarlet lipstick. He makes it look good. And the two of them are lounging together. They look... You can't entirely tell whether whatever's going on between them is platonic or not. And all of you know from rumors around the domain that no one really knows if it's platonic or not. And the harpy smiles widely at all of you and says, "Ah, the prince's little puppets. I'm so excited he sent you."
I'm sure.
Yeah, how can we help you? How can we help?
Well, that's an excellent question. What can you do for me? What can I imagine you can do for me, little box? What can I imagine? What I can imagine all sorts of things. And Maisie just sort of shoves him and leans in and says, "Good to see you, Victor. Others?"
Amazing, my dear. How goes it?
So, I had a bit of an issue that I was hoping you could at least look into. I'm sorry, I don't... Your box, right? I know about you. I don't remember who the...
Do you? I'm
Is it a
sure
problem?
New neonate.
Is it a problem?
No. Everything's good. Everything's good.
Great.
Tom Johnson.
Tom, okay. Oh, wait. You're Lila's kid, right?
We all have to come from somewhere.
Oh, poor Lila. That sweet girl.
That would really sucks.
And I don't know you. What's your name?
Kevin,
Kevin, okay. So,
pleased to meet you, Keeper Summers.
pleased to meet you. Welcome formally to my Elysium.
Thank you for having us. Now, what can we do for you?
Wonderful, getting down to business. I would love for you to have a chance to enjoy this space, but maybe after we get this done because it is a little bit pressing. I hope it's not too much of a bother.
Not at all.
Oh, never
Nothing's a
about
bother for you.
Good. So, over the course of the past 5 nights, I've been having a small issue outside Elysium, wherein there are 3 individuals, and it's always the same 3 individuals, that show up and start taking pictures at all sorts of angles. Now, this is one of the Smithsonian museums. There are tourists who take pictures of it. That is not uncommon. But 5 nights in a row, the same individuals at the same time.
That is a bit of a problem.
Do you know who these individuals are, or is that part of our task?
I know roughly what they look like, but more accurately, I know when they will be here if they keep to their pattern. And I was hoping you might be able to confront them for me and at least see what's going on. I'm hoping it's not a large-scale issue. I'm hoping it's not dangerous, but such things do bear looking into. I was hoping Victor might be able to look into it, and I thought perhaps the prince might have others in mind who could assist him.
Yeah, love to help.
We can look into this.
Okay. Seems straightforward.
Good.
I would think they're rarely ever straightforward. Taking pictures 5 times with the same group, they're up to something. Whether they're vandals or conspirators.
I don't want to put all of you in danger, so if something very big happens, then I will give you a quick number you can call for Elysium Security, and they will come to back you up.
Very well.
Do you think you can handle it for me?
Oh, I'll
Consider it
make
done.
sure to do it. right job of that.
Yes, Kevin?
Keeper Summers, I have a
Yes?
question.
What is it?
These individuals that have been skulking around Elysium,
Mhm.
by any chance, were your security able to catch them on film?
Yes, we do have video recording, but it is a little bit grainy. They weren't super near the cameras, close to the building. They're more at the bottom of the steps leading up. Although they have come up the steps once or twice. But any
All right.
footage, unfortunately, our cameras are good for night, but they don't get extremely clear images.
Understandable. I was curious if they were taking any specific paths, like if it's like routine of like setting up a procedure, or if they're coming from different angles every single night.
If you'd like to review the security footage, I'd be happy to give you access. Yes,
Excellent,
Fox?
that'll work.
Do you know where their cameras were pointing? Is it always at the entrance, or is it at people?
At the entrance, at assorted parts of the museum. They've never come inside, but, well, hopefully they won't, but, they have walked around the building and taken pictures of different parts of the exterior. Unfortunately, I haven't had access to their cameras, so I don't know exactly what they took pictures of.
Do we have any kind of confirmation on their respiratory capacity?
It's a little hard to tell through. You can be frank here. We're among kindred.
I just like saying it in a more extravagant way.
The harpy laughs and says, "A man after my own heart. My cold, dead, unbeating heart." And Maisie just sort of shoves him again and says, "I can give you access to the museum security room if you'd like to review the footage. It's around, it's about 9 o'clock now. They usually come between 9:15 and 9:30. So you'll have to be quick about it.
All right.
But I can call someone to lead you there now. I can't leave my post here, but...
Yes, of course. Let's give the security footage a quick look over, see if we can tell if we're dealing with those who are breathing or those that are not. How they might move to tell if they're military or not, and from there go promptly to look into things.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
That sounds great.
Please be careful.
Of course.
Don't be safe, but also be careful. We don't need excessive attention on Elysium.
Of course.
Understandable.
And she beckons to someone standing near one of the doors. Looks like someone dressed in a security uniform. He walks over, and she says, "Can you give these for access to the security footage from the past 5 nights? I would appreciate it, thank you." And he just nods and beckons for all of you to follow him. And he will lead you off to the museum security room, which has a large array of screens, and there is a separate computer for reviewing past recordings without interrupting current surveillance.
Yeah.
Given, as we're in transit, I talked to the three of you. Given the tight window of arrival, do we wish to have some of us start setting up early so we can get there before these guys show? Or do we all want to operate as one single group?
We should look at the video first, because if we make plans without knowing what's going on, it'll probably shit the bed.
As long as they're not hostile, I would feel fine setting up ahead of time and maybe talking with them to see why they're here. Will you assess any hidden threats?
I can, while you talk to them, if you can distract them, I can check to see if they're kindred.
Okay.
Use the big K word.
All right.
That's fine. Kindred is a perfectly natural world, especially in this.
You're not supposed to say it out loud. It's a secret. We gotta keep it secret, you know?
But from who? Who's here but
You never know who's watching.
That's fair, but I guess we'll find out who's watching tonight.
Yeah.
That's fair. Let's cameras.
Sounds good.
All right. Let's check these cameras, folks.
So, whoever would like to lead, can you please make me either an intelligence plus investigation, or if you would like, an intelligence plus computer, difficulty 6.
For clarity, my dice pool for that would be 5.
That's probably going to be you, because I've got 3.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. I've only got 4 for that dice pool.
Got it.
Yeah, I have 4 either way you slice it.
Yep.
Okay. Fuck. What was the difficulty like?
6.
Fuck my life. That's rough. It's not a botch. I just don't succeed.
All right.
You have 1 success.
1 subtract.
Yes, 1 subtract. And I unfortunately rolled a 1 and an 8.
Ooh.
I'm like tapping at it, and I'm like, oh, these are older than I'm used to.
Yeah. It is an older system.
Yeah. Anyone else know how to use maybe like more vintage materials?
Would either knowledge in electrical engineering or mechanical engineering help with this check, or is this just straight up computers?
This is just reviewing and sorting through footage. Engineering is not going to help you here.
Okay.
Investigation?
Investigation will work.
Anyone else got investigation?
The best I could do is 3 with a little bit of computers knowledge. So I could give it a go if nobody else wants to.
Might be for the best.
Yeah.
All right. And difficulty 6, correct?
Yep.
2 successes.
All right. So Fox fumbles with the older system a little bit. It's a little vintage. It's like this hasn't been updated since the early 2000s.
Oh my gosh.
But with a little grit and gumption and, old-fashioned investigative skills reviewing the footage, Kevin does manage to make a little bit of headway on it. And it looks like at around 9:18 each night for the past 3 nights, 3 individuals, it's hard to tell exactly through the cameras, but they look relatively young. Not children, but relatively young. And, they come up to the front of the museum, take some pictures, and then begin walking around the block around the museum. And you see in other cameras, they take pictures of what looks like all of the entrances and exits to the museum.
That's not good. They're canvassing.
Quite.
Do they come towards the museum from the same direction, or do they approach at different directions?
All 3 of them come from different directions, meet up at the front of the museum, and begin canvassing.
This is coordinated.
Outfits.
They are dressed in fairly nondescript clothes, sweatshirts, jeans. One is in a t-shirt with the sweatshirt tied around his waist. It appears to be 2 women and a man.
They look like tourists.
Yes.
By outfit.
What type of cameras are we talking?
They are using their phones.
Here's the thing. Most of the time, I don't think they know about the vampire thing. I think they're trying to rob the museum. Is that a crazy pull? Am I crazy for thinking that?
I would
mean-
say that'd be rather bold for a 3-man operation, but
Especially if they're all that young.
That's
by any chance, do we know if the gallery is hosting any particularly spicy exhibits lately?
It is not currently hosting any major outlandish exhibits. It has the usual impressionist gallery. It has all the Degas. It has several Monets. It has a lot of famous artists are housed in this museum.
Gotcha. All right. So there's potential for targets, but nothing that would be an urgent matter.
Oh man,
Alright.
if they're hunters.
Do they make the same
they're gonna
sweep
be robbed.
pattern each time? Like, once they all arrive at the initial meetup place, do they all make the same movements each time?
They travel as a group around the museum, and when they finish their loop around, they part and go back in 3 separate directions.
Okay.
All right.
I think our best course of action, if these guys are operating on different levels, is see if we might be able to converge on one of them after they do their sweep. Because
They might leave. And we might lose the other 2.
if we get one, we can figure out where their meeting point is.
I
At the
guess.
very least, we
we
can
wanna
potentially
jump
get access
one.
to their phone.
Exactly. We don't.
We want to avoid getting our picture taken because I think they'll try to film us.
Oh, true. Well, here's the funny thing about me. You can't exactly film me.
I would be careful with that, friend. That could be a masquerade breach in and of itself.
I was mostly
If you are,
if these guys
if you are,
if these guys are who we think they are, well, if they're one or two things. Either if there are some folks that are canvassing the place, but yeah, it could be sort of complicated. My thought was to just simply jump them, but if we want to be more subtle about it, I'd still say get them after their convergence so the other 2 don't realize what's going on. Or at least they're not going to immediately suspect something's happening unless they're like got in-ear pieces or like on seriously coordinated timing. But at the very least, we can tail one of them.
well, from what we saw, it did seem like they met up at a very specific time.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the timestamp on it was 9:18 each night.
Correct.
So they may be that coordinated. I think our best course of action is to maybe catch them once they're together. That leaves less of a chance that they can separate, and maybe we just have a friendly talk with them. See if this is one big misunderstanding before we jump to further conclusions.
Fair enough, I guess.
Besides, it seems like I'm just going to go on a wild hunch that one of us can hide quite well in the shadows.
You would, in fact, be correct.
And
You guys can-
I am perfectly fine being an unsuspecting victim for them to jump at first glance.
If I
They may.
could help, I don't mind being your shell-shocked attendant.
I was going to say, they may be more bold if they think there are less of us than them.
Sure, you know what? I'll stare from afar. With my peepers. My big ol' eyes.
So it
Yes.
sounds like our tactic at the current is to catch them while they're together. I would say that we probably do not want to do that in the main entry area. We would probably want to do it once they've moved to one of the sides.
I'd agree with that.
Yes.
minimum exposure to outside sources.
That and more ample coverage for people who don't want to be seen first to hide.
Understandable.
Victor, do you have any abilities that would help in either persuading these people that they've made a mistake or the ability to hide?
Hiding wouldn't be all that difficult necessarily. I can, when the need arises, become rather blend into the background-esque if I really wanted to. So I could do something with that, yes.
That sounds perfect. And Box,
Yeah.
do you have anything that would help you either convince these people they've made a mistake or hide?
I mean, I can talk well.
Perfect. I think we have our rough plan for now. Box and I will be strolling around one of the side entrances while Victor and Kevin are hiding. And we take it from there.
Maybe a bit of both. I like that plan.
Take the
But I
lead.
think I might just hide in plain sight. You all can remember clothing, right?
Yep. We can do
Good.
that.
Why ask?
I don't think I have the best eye for fashion, but if you're insinuating that I should be able to recognize what you're wearing right now, I'll do my best.
Fair enough. Yes, I think we've got something for this. All right. Let us get outside, maybe via one of the side exits that goes in the pathway that they normally take, and we can execute from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Good.
Perfect. Box, how comfortable are you with putting your hand in my pocket? To play a couple of lovers looking to find a quiet spot.
Oh, you are hitting on me.
That's clever.
No.
Sure.
Yeah,
man.
I am talking about starting a ruse.
Oh.
Is that what the kids call it?
Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Do I have to take off for this?
That would probably help once we're outside.
Just as long as we're outside and nobody sees me. Nobody.
Well, the three people who are taking pictures of the Elysium will see you, if that's okay.
No, so long as it isn't, the.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, it should be all right. We can
You can't tell anyone. You can't tell anyone. You're gonna see me. You can't tell anyone. You can't tell a soul. If you tell anyone, I will cry hard, publicly, loudly.
Given
my lips are sealed.
Given the presence of blood, probably a good idea to avoid that. But yeah, Kevin's gonna find a ideal jumping point to which to monitor the potential interrogation zone. Remind me again, Leia, what are the specific rules for utilizing disciplines outside of Elysium proper?
If you are not on Elysium, it is allowed.
Okay, because I am tempted to play with the shadows a bit, just to kind of help my hiding, but I don't want to potentially offend the keeper by doing so.
And if you'll refer to the shared screen to see that, I have a map of the area for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, it looks like that we're. Let's say the main entrance. Honestly, I might be able to make do with lurking nearby the parking lot that's on this side corner, where the SP Plus parking, taking advantage of that as a jump point. Although we might want to still stay on the side of the road that they are, so we don't have to cross over, but that's an option.
I imagine Box and I will be on the sidewalk. You see, as we were leaving and setting up our plans, I loosen my tie and kind of mussy my hair a little bit,
Box
making myself look a little less formal.
Box places his hands on his box. Looks left, looks right, and then takes it off. And like underneath, you see a man with like blonde, slicked back hair and blue eyes, no blemishes. He's absolutely this is appearance 4. He looks stunning. With like eyelashes that are a little too long and like a semi-chiseled jawline, and he looks tired. He looks so tired, but in like a weird grizzled way. And you can, if you watch any late night television, you can instantly clock him for a late night, semi-niche television host. By
oh my god, it's Jay Leno in 2025.
By the name of Kent Jones. And we're talking mechanic. This is like Fame 2, where like he wouldn't get recognized unless you were like a huge fan. But still like a guy who's on late night television. He's like, "Ooh, jilted lovers. You know, I've only done this with a woman before." I'll let you take the lead. How's that sound?
Perfect. And I slipped my hand around. It was James? Kent. I slip my hand around Kent and pull him up onto my hip. And I stick my hand in his pocket as I wrap around to keep him close.
Jones is what your mother calls me.
You've met my mother. That's quite the pull.
I mean, we've been on several nights together. We're trying not to be sheepish. It's a new era.
Yeah.
Don't you know? New era.
Before this gets any more awkward, I'm going to find the nearest dark corner, and in a location that's relatively safe, I'd like to activate Shadow Play and lurk.
All right, roll for it.
Shadow
yes.
Play, it gets me a additional die for stealth. I spend a blood point, and so I will roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Which I believe would just be the stealth modifier, and would that be Dex?
Yes, dexterity plus stealth. Difficulty 6.
Roger that.
So, Kent, you come here often?
3 successes.
You just melt into those shadows. Like, you were born in them in an elevator. And so, what's the plan? What are you starting with?
As I get Kent in close, whispering what look to be sweet nothings into his ear, what I'm actually doing is talking about what we think these 3 people are like to do. If they are prone to ignore us or maybe try to shoo us away before they continue our activities.
You can always do. I don't like photos myself, but you don't affect. Your face is as beautiful as ever in front of photos. No unfortunate affects.
I mean, only the plain Janeness of my face. And you look,
If
and
you want-
you're pretty sure you've seen at least 5 other men look exactly like
exactly
him.
like
previously.
him. Ugh. Creeps. We can always start by asking them if they can take a photo of us, and then meander into casual conversation.
Sounds perfect. Lovely, Ethan.
We're new to the area. They seem well adjusted. Why not ask friendly questions?
Perfect.
It's a beautiful night.
Beautiful like your eyes.
Oh, it is. No other comment. He's become like about 50% more obnoxious than previous.
So Victor, while all this is going on, wanders through that bit of amplified shadow, and I am going to utilize my skill set to alter my appearance. I'm going to opt to make myself appear as a tanned traveler, possibly of British descent, somewhere around 30 years old. Someone who clearly looks like they're not from around the area. But the clothing stays the same.
All right, does anyone in this party have auspex?
Me.
I would like you to roll me a perception plus your auspex rating.
Okay, that's not a big dice pool, but it is a dice pool.
And
What is my
difficulty 6.
Okay. That is. Whoa. Do we count 10s as 2 successes here?
Yep.
Then 1 success.
1 success. Okay. So, you've been hanging around Kindred enough. You know a couple things of what they can do. That didn't look like obfuscate.
There was a reason that I went through the shadows in order to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on the desk.
You don't know anything else. You don't know anything else, but that didn't look like obfuscate because your auspex isn't letting you see his actual face.
Maybe he's older than I think he is. You know what? Later. We'll not ask and make insane assumptions.
And so, you all get ready to head out the front entrance and confront these 3 strange people. And as we rest on the beginnings of your operation, I believe that is where we will call this episode of Lovely Little Dolls. Thank you for joining us here tonight in the dark, and I hope that you'll join us next time. Have a good night.